Well, welcome back to Crypto Off the Chain with Mark Hill and Bruce Holmes. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, man. So last week, the market was at 25. Everybody thought that we were out the bubble. It ended at 21. I'm not sure where it is today.
Currently, according to CoinDesk, shout out to CoinDesk TV and the whole team out there, Michael Casey, Jennifer Sanasi, everybody. We're at 21,296.50. So we came down, but we're still up from like the super lows.
Okay. So people are starting to get back in this week.
Yeah, I just think because most people probably figure we bottomed out like around 19, 20, we've hit a bottom. I don't know if that's going to stabilize. I think we could go lower, but for now it's a good buy point.
Yeah, because, the Fed chairman is going to be speaking today. They're talking about another 3/4 point rise in interest rates.
What do you think that's going to do to the crypto market?
I don't know. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out if interest rates impact crypto as they do the fiat.
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, my thing is, what's the biggest reason that the interest rates you think would affect crypto? Because to me, the people that are investing in crypto are looking at a longer term play anyway. Well, so I don't think they really.
Well, we know why they're trying to increase interest rates. They're trying to increase interest rates to slow the economy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of working because, I saw this morning on MSNBC a couple of polls that, stated that people were not happy about the economy and that most people thought we were in recession, even though some people are still doing pretty well.
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing well. I mean, especially here in Atlanta. It's hard. Even on Friday, I was out with some lawyers there. We were at Top Golf, and it was packed. We couldn't even get a lane for an hour.
Well, we know you're doing well.
Come on, man, you're doing well. I'm just saying, everybody in is I think that we're actually in a depression.
Yeah, you said that last week.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, I'm just saying in general because outside of the people who were able to make these type of investments, I think it's really starting to be really rich and poor, and there's no middle.
That's exactly where we are right now. Do you think a lot of the leveraging, the bankruptcies we're seeing in crypto is being impacted by the depression?
I don't think it's impacted by the depression. I think the reason these bankruptcies are happening in crypto is because everybody's lending money to the next guy. It's the same thing that happened with Celsius. Everybody's floating paper.
Talk about Celsius.
Yeah, man.
They laid off 80% of their.
I can talk about this a lot because I'm personally impacted.
People want to know about it.
Yeah, I have 12. It was a little over 1,200 in Polygon that I had put in Celsius because of the yield. Because every Monday it pays out, just like Nexo.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some stuff in Nexo, a few different things. Probably got 5 or 6 grand maybe in Nexo. But I just wanted to test out Celsius. I put the money in just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the hype. I listened to Alex Mashinsky and all his AMAs. And I was like, yeah, this is great because you go put money in and you get money back. But my thought process, even at the time, everyone else is thinking is, well, where the hell is this actual money? How are you generating this yield? It's not like real estate where I rent a property, I get $1,000 a month and 800 or 200 of that is profit so I can kick some back to somewhere. They're just lending money to other protocols that are lending money to other people that are lending money to other people.
So what is the yield?
It varies. On Polygon, I want to say it was 9 or 10% or something, right? But when you really think about it, okay, they take that money, then they go put it in something a higher risk yield, Wonderland Time or something crazy that's giving out a 80% yield supposedly, but it's all just money float. It's not really backed by anything. So once one of those things crumbles, it's a domino effect. One crumbles, they can't pay everyone back at these inflated interest rates. It's only a matter of time. It's going to keep happening.
So we've all been waiting for some regulation. When do you think that's coming, and do you think that's going to help the market?
You would know more than me because you're in politics, but I think it's coming ASAP.
Well, I'm hoping that it comes soon.
Why?
I'm hoping that it comes soon because, we need transparency in the crypto market.
It's true.
And I think it will make more institutional investors motivated to come on board.
Bingo. That's what I'm excited about. Because right now there's like 1%. It's like super small. We're at like $1 trillion market cap in crypto, but all of its retail action. It's people putting in $1,000, $50,000, $100,000, even like on the higher end, $1 million or $2 million. But all that money is pretty much retail. When institutions step in and BlackRock says, "Hey, we need to put 100 billion in crypto, or 500 billion, or $1 trillion," like the prices of everything shoot up.
So you were big on Celsius. You were also big on Terra.
Well,
That collapsed.
No, I wasn't big on Terra though. I had $0 in Terra.
But I recall you talking about Terra.
Yeah. I thought the project was cool.
Okay.
I thought that what they were trying to do made some sense. And it was like the reason I liked Terra was because they had network effect. Like there were a lot of developers on the network that were excited. So developers equal, investors and revenue. Because if there's someone that actually wants to build there's actually something of substance.
Now, Mark, don't run away from this one.
Go for it.
You talk about Polkadot. I mean,
Yes.
that's the only thing that comes out your mouth. Where are you with Polkadot today?
No, I'm still in Polkadot.
Okay.
I haven't sold any Polkadot. And the reason I like Polkadot is because a lot of it's because of the founder, because of Gavin Wood. He was a co-founder of Ethereum. Most of the people that spun out some of these bigger protocols like Cardano, Polkadot, they all came out of the Ethereum family. So these are extremely talented guys. Like Gavin Wood actually wrote like the core infrastructure code for the Ethereum network. So like what they're building with Polkadot and the ability to have like which you would call like their subnets for the people to build faster on the network, is a really good thing. And because Polkadot's about interoperability, meaning like these chains right now, they're separated, like they're islands. It's like over here, it's like my little crew. It's real cliquish. It's like it's just the Cardano crew, and then it's like Polkadot, and then it's like Chainlink's like actually a bridge, but Polygon, all these other layer 2s or layer 1 solutions. It's a ton of stuff that's all segmented, but you need something like Polkadot that's like bringing all this stuff together. Same thing with Cosmo.
Being clickish. What about Avalanche? Avalanche is going to challenge Ether pretty soon because of the subnet.
Yeah, I don't think it's a challenge. I think Avalanche is another platform that has a ton of developers. A lot of people build on it. A lot of people are advocates for it. But like in crypto, everyone's like super fans. But the thing about Avalanche I think is going to happen is I think they're going to help to bring people in, but start this interoperability. I think they all have to talk to each other.
Is it that bad for Ether?
It's not bad for anybody, right? It's Ether's already in the pole position because most people build on it. The entire NFT market is priced in Ether.
But Avalanche is more scalable.
Yeah, it's faster.
It's more customizable.
Right, it's just not as safe because it's faster. Like you're gonna have to give something up. Just what they call like the trifecta. Like you're gonna have to give up scalability, or you're gonna give up security, or speed. There's those three are always at play.
We talk about safety, we talk about decentralization, but isn't the safety in the blockchain?
Partially, but I'm also different than most people in crypto. Like I believe everything can be broken into. If you can build it, you can break it. So my thing is it's more secure than like having everything in one big data center. Like if I'm Bank of America, I don't want everything in one data center in Idaho. I want it decentralized across 10,000 different servers across the world. It's way harder to hack. But like there's people who are able to crack entire like networks that are built in crypto. It's just what it is. Because the same people who are coding are the same people who know all the errors, and everything has bugs. Every software system, you know that.
So what's going on with XRP this week? It looks like it's going to take off, then it goes back down. What's happening?
Man, to be honest, like I think XRP is probably one of the most slept on projects in crypto. Like that's why I still buy every week. Because right now it's a perfect time. If you want to buy, like the time to buy XRP is right now.
Yeah.
It's super cheap.
We're all waiting.
Like think about it. Remember we've had this conversation more than once about it replacing Swift. So I want to be behind wherever all the money flow happens through. If I could invest in that, like if anybody could actually invest in Swift, we would have. Now we get to have part ownership of that. Yeah, I want as much as possible. I think it's the most underrated crypto project, and it's been around longer than everything else. Vitalik Buterin interned at Ripple Labs, or tried to. So that's how long they've been on. They were before Ethereum. So other than Bitcoin, it's really XRP next, to be honest, as far as the payment side.
So China banned crypto mining. I mean, that's the place where crypto mining started.
Right.
Is the concern the environment? What is it?
Nah, it's control.
Control. They've lost control?
Nah, it's a communist country. They want to control all the money flow. Just think about it,
But they're controlling it in China. I mean, when they allowed mining in China, they knew crypto and blockchain was about decentralization, so they knew there was no control.
I don't think that I don't think that they really saw the scale that it would take off in, and like how when people get access to controlling their own money, there's really, it cuts out government.
Yeah, but you're talking about a whole nother side as well. You're talking about the the Web3 side of it.
Yeah.
You would think that China would be interested in that part of it.
I think they definitely are. I mean, China in particular, because I've been to China. I've been to Guangzhou, Foshan, Shenzhen, and they're 10, 12 years ahead, especially in mobile. Like, everything's been done on the phone. Like, mobile payments in store. Like, this is so basic. Like, it's not even, it's a standard in China. Like, we're just starting to catch up. But like, US is actually behind, especially on mobile in China. But I don't know why they're banning it after they said it was cool. But there has to be something that happened and said, hey, we could possibly lose control, or our currency could not be as important if anyone can just mine and create their own currencies. Like, the more currencies that come up, the less value theirs has.
So what are you going to invest in this week?
Same things I've always been doing. I'm gonna sound like a broken record every episode. Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Chainlink. I'm always a big fan of Gala Games because I like their team a lot. And Sandbox, of course. I think that's like the crypto version of Roblox.
So do you see any of those breaking out soon?
No. I think we're gonna have a long downturn, and I'm super excited about that because we get to buy discount prices.
That is absolutely correct. I mean, you can buy when the market is down. However, how long do you think we're going to be in this trend? At some point, people are going to be looking and they're going to be saying, when am I going to make money on this?
When institutions step in. When a BlackRock steps in.
So do you think the range is going to be between 20 and 32 or so for the next 12 months?
Probably.
And then you will see the uptick thereafter.
Yep. And then when we do, it'll be like how it always does. Like, it'll be a lot of, like, right now we're in like top, like, fear, and then it'll just go back on that scale to like euphoria, and then people will be like, oh my god, Bitcoin's going to 500,000, and then we'll come down again, and people will say, no, this is terrible, it doesn't make sense, and they'll get out, all the weak hands will sell to people like us and smart people like you guys, and we'll be there to pick up the chips.
So what would you have to say to people that are a little afraid right now to jump in?
Man, I'll just say this. Warren Buffett is actually right. Like, be like greedy when people are fearful. Like, people are scared right now. That's
read up on Buffett.
I mean, you look at his numbers. That's it. Like, the numbers tell the truth. Like, so the only thing I think about though is like, man, you know, I look at it like fashion. Like, if you like high-end fashion or something, and someone told you, hey man, you can go right to the Gucci store and go buy a Gucci bag for 90% off. You probably buy 10 of them. Because you know that its value is worth way more.
Yeah, but that's a depreciating asset.
Right, I'm just using that.
You want to buy an appreciating asset.
Right, but I'm just using that as an example of something of like, you can clearly understand the discrepancy in the value. Right? It's the same thing right now. People just don't understand how much of a Black Friday sale it is on crypto. But if you look at any chart, you can see like the highs, like for instance, like Sandbox, or Gala Games, for instance. Like right now it's probably around 5 or 6 cents. I got it initially at 9 and 10 cents, right? Then it went up to 80 cents, right? So it went up 800%. And then came back down and now it's like half of where it was at my initial buy, so I bought more, right? But if you look at it on a chart, you'll see like it topped out way up here, and now it's right here. It's clear that like you can visually just look and say, oh, it's a Black Friday sale. I only want to buy here. Once it goes up to here, even halfway, I'm selling a portion off and only playing with house money. That way, whenever it comes down again, perfect. It's rinse and repeat. Oh, I get to buy. It's another discount. So I just look at it like every time it drops is the time I'm smiling. When it goes up, I'm like, that's cool, and I'll sell out so I can play with house money. But I'm really more excited when it's down. Like that's where all the money is made.
Well, that's all we have today. Thank you for joining Crypto Off the Chain with Mark Hill and Bruce Holmes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining.